bird, wherever he is. He's been chirping since 6:30. It's now 7. I want to go back to bed, but I can't. Partly because he won't shut up, but also because I have work. How's that? It's not too bad, is it? It's looking, I think that looks okay. Not that I can see. Oh, it's too early. The headphone phenomena. Now, if you're not familiar with that, basically what it means is that no matter how neatly you put away headphones, when you go to next take them out, they'll have tied themselves in a knot. So, I have done this. It's a nice, neat little tying there of my headphones. I'm going to put them in my bag, and I'm not going to touch them for the rest of the day until I finish. We shall see how tangled they really are at the end of the day. I'm hoping they don't untie, but they probably will. Let's just say I'm glad I vlogged this morning and caught my hair on camera because it went terribly wrong terribly early in the day, and I've had to put up with this and a slowly deteriorating condition ever since this morning, which hasn't been good fun. Having said that though, today was tiring as always. Didn't help having come from uni the previous week, exhausting myself, and now all of a sudden being thrust into whatever. I am very tired. My foot is cramping again. I think I need new shoes, or better shoes, or I need to learn how to walk better or something. Oh, and you might remember last week, if you watched last week's vlog, we had a little story. Well, we have another one this week, which you can watch right now. Hello and welcome. Hello to the story thingy. Last week was reasonably successful in that we told a story with musical accompaniment whilst still tying in the rope, which is what we're going to do this week as well. Of course, we have some musical accompaniment again, and yet my good self telling a story. Not that you know who I am, because I'm still out of frame. So, this week, what shall the theme of this story be? Literally anything. You ready? No, it helps when you keep to a certain thing. It stops it being all over the place. Fluffy. Fluffiness. Yeah, it's a story about fluffiness. Okay. So, once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a sheep. Now, one day, the sheep was eating grass. That's what it did most days. However, today was a special day for eating grass, because whilst he was eating the grass, he made a brand new friend. He befriended a little brown badger. However, what the sheep didn't realise was that the badger had died. This is quite similar to last week, when the little girl found the dead ogre. Nevertheless, the sheep treated the badger like a good friend. The badger kept the sheep company in a weird sort of way. The sheep played with the badger every single day, told it stories of how amazing it was being a sheep. He told the badger of a certain mystical treasure that he hoped to find one day. It was underneath a church. He told the badger of riches, of gold and jewels and Ferraris and all sorts of bountiful goods. The badger nodded in agreement somehow. he encouraged the sheep to go and find the treasure. So the sheep set off towards the nearby village. He trod very carefully because the village was in the middle of a war zone. A terrible war zone. A much worse war zone than that. Literally the worst war zone in the world. Like there was literally no jolliness anywhere. It was a terrible place. It was a really terrible war zone. No, it was a war zone! That's better. So the sheep was treading carefully, looking out for landmines that exploded randomly. Fortunately, these ones were duds, but some of them exploded. And another one! And another one! This is where the story gets gruesome. Because what the sheep found lying in the war zone was Paris Hilton. The sheep was completely outraged at what he saw, so he carried on walking, desperate to find the treasure hidden in the church. He made it to the village, and then he had to find the church. He walked past happy medieval folk. They were drinking in the tavern, playing games, playing musical instruments, having a fantastic time filled with mirth and amazing things. Then he found the church just as it started raining. He stepped inside the church to begin his search for the treasure. He searched high. He searched low. He searched kind of around the middle of the church. He searched diagonally up from there. But alas, he couldn't find anything. Then he saw the vicar crouching in front of the altar. The vicar was a very holy man. Holier than that. Holier than thou, you might say. He asked the vicar, "Have you seen the treasure?" The vicar looked at him with scorn and hatred. No one ever asks a vicar about his treasure. I can't see the camera. That's fine. No one ever asks a vicar about his treasure. The treasure looked at the sheep. The treasure looked at the sheep? The vicar looked at the sheep with malice in his eyes because the sheep asked for his treasure. And without batting an eyelid, the vicar stared. And then he stabbed the sheep to death. And the moral of the story is... Somebody Johnny. And the moral of the story is... Don't go poking your nose where it's not wanted or commonly found. Thank you for watching today's story. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time with me and Ash on the piano. Goodbye.
Adios, amigos.
Bye bye. And there we go. There will be more soon. So it's pretty illegal for if you're walking your dog for it to have a poo and then for you not to pick it up. That's quite frowned upon. You can get fined quite a bit of money for allowing that to happen. So why is it that horses are allowed to just poo wherever they want and
not face consequence. You know, bag it and bin it. Come on now. Hello, my name is 004396 and I will be your tree for today. So I'm actually going to pop into Sainsbury's. Other supermarkets are available, as always. I'm going to pop in on my way home because I was told about a hair product that might be quite useful for me. It's basically this kind of powder type stuff, which is a really weird thing, but it's like a styling product sort of thing, but powdery as opposed to wax or gel. So I'm gonna investigate that and see if that does anything. It can't hurt to have a go. So I'm gonna see if I can track that down in Sainsbury's first, and then I might try like a Superdrug or Boots or something in the coming days. But I think it's worth a go now. We'll see if we can track it down. At least we've got nothing to lose, except maybe a achy foot and being a bit later home. But that's not important, really. You know, all for style and all that. The Twix experiment, right? Remember a few days ago I bought a Twix while I was up at uni in Tesco, and I thought it was much smaller than what it normally is. Like the fingers were a lot smaller and the packet was a lot smaller, and I said that I would buy a Twix from work today so that I could investigate and see if I really had been shortchanged. We didn't sell Twixes this week, and we're not there for the next 2 weeks, so that experiment has kind of been ballsed up, I believe is the expression. So don't know what we can do about that. Never mind. There will be other chocolate bars, I'm sure, that I can do some kind of product consumer investigation type thing into. You know, statutory rights are not affected, blah blah, and all that. Can't turn the camera off anymore because my finger's in the wrong place. So they didn't have what I was looking for, which is fine. I didn't really expect them to. So that means at some point I need to schedule a trip into Bromley, I suppose. Oh, I think I've just walked through a spider web or something. Yeah, I think I need to schedule a trip to... Oh, I hate nature in the summer. It's just there to get in your way. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to schedule a trip into Bromley so that I can go and have a better look for what I'm after. They should have it down there, but yeah, spiderwebs everywhere. Jesus Christ! So that's on the cards. Probably won't get that done for a while. Unless I go tomorrow, but I don't think I can because I believe the plan is to meet Liam tomorrow, which means I won't really be able to go until Friday at the earliest, that's a long way off, but what does it matter? I'll be in uni anyway, and my hair will be flat most of the time anyway, so all in all really it's not that much of a bother, but never mind. I am going to wrap this vlog up here for today because I'm tired, because my foot aches, because I'm nearly home, just because. Actually, none of those reasons have an effect on why I'm ending the vlog. I'm just ending the vlog because I think pretty much done for the day, really. So, with that being said, I will see you tomorrow for another vlog here on the TAC Productions UK vlogging year. And I'm going to end it on that rhyming couplet. P.S. Notice how it and couplet, they rhyme as well. P.P.S. I almost forgot the headphone mystery. So, as you remember at the start of the vlog, I put a pair of headphones in my bag, tied up in a nice little knot, so that they wouldn't knot themselves and get all tangled up during the day. We are aiming to prove that headphones have a mind of their own and are capable of doing quite irrational things when left to their own devices. So I've just gotten it out of my bag, and on the whole it hasn't done too badly. You know, it's still in the still pretty much in the same formation, and I'm going to assume pretty easy to deal with. Bearing in mind I'm dealing with it with one hand, that's fairly easy indeed actually. So, with that being said, what we have actually proved here is that If you want to prevent headphones from knotting themselves in your pocket or whatever, then just tie them in that knot that I did at the start of the vlog there, and you should be fine. I'm only having to untie knots now because I tied one in my unravelling of the wires, but before I started unravelling they were fine. So there you go, top tip for today's vlog, and now I really am going to end it here. Bye bye.